Good morning and welcome to the Kline May Showcase. And enjoy the show. Now I'm going to get tickled. Now I can die, right? And how many outtakes are you taking there? Good morning and welcome to the Kline May Showcase. I'm Millie Cook with Hearthstone Realty Group here at Kline May. If you see a property that you're interested in, please give me or one of our offices a call. Thanks to our sponsors today and enjoy the show.
So guys, how long have we known each other? It's been a while.
You and I have known each other for 20.
So I guess that was over 20 years ago for me. And then I met you too. How long's that been? 10 years?
That's got to be at least 10 years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
We're old pals.
Yes, we're old pals. And we had a good time looking at houses and everything too.
Absolutely, yeah. It's always fun when you can make work fun, you know.
Yes, exactly.
Working with you was always a lot of fun. So.
Trust who you're working with.
Yeah.
And we do trust you.
And I trust you guys too, because I always, hey, this is what I do, but I lay it all out
And you did a good job just taking us through the whole process and making sure that we understood what we were signing and that everything was on the up and up. And we almost made an offer on that house in Storage Draft, and you were like, hey, let's look at the basement real quick. And it was underwater.
Yeah.
And so, I really appreciated that.
Hey, you just never know. There could be hidden things. And also, too, as you guys know, home inspections are really important, too, to make sure that, you're not getting a hunk of junk.
We always appreciated you meeting us Sundays, 7 p.m., 8 p.m., whatever time.
I'm always wanting to make y'all happy and make all my clients happy, and it's my main goal.
I was always impressed too. We'd go look at a house and 9 o'clock that night, 10 o'clock that night, the email comes through and I'm like, you're still doing this? But it was excellent. No, it was excellent because it expedited things for us considerably.
Well, I understand y'all had full-time jobs and you can't always be available whenever, in the middle of the day.
But you did go the extra mile. We bought the 3 homes. We were ready to do an open house. And you came and you helped me do that open house, kind of.
Brought the sign.
Yeah, brought the sign and walked me through how to do that, helped me vet people that were coming in as potential tenants. I mean, that's not something that was above and beyond what you were there to do. You had already closed the sale, so you didn't have to do that. We really appreciated it.
Of course. I just appreciate y'all working with me, seriously.
Oh, absolutely. I tell everyone about you. Like, if anyone says, I want to buy a house, I'm like, you gotta call my friend at Kline May. She's honest. She has a lot of integrity. Your moral compass is huge. It's a rare find these days.
It's hard for me to take all the compliments. I want to give back. So.
Well, Sherry, we just want to say thank you for all of your hard work for us and for representing Kline May like you did. It was awesome. You guys were great.
Appreciate every bit of it.
I love my job because you get to help people complete one of their biggest dreams, which is owning a home. I think DCC is the best place for a mortgage because we are community-based, member-focused. Everybody works together, to make sure that every member is taken care of.
DCC is unique in that our whole operations team is here locally. Don't send your file to another state for it to be processed and underwritten there. You are working with somebody who's part of this community.
My name is Linda Chandler. I am on the board of the Shenandoah Valley Autism Partnership. This is our 15th annual 5K fundraiser. This year we're really excited to have it back in person. The last 2 years, due to restrictions, we've done an online event, and although it was great and we had wonderful turnout, today it's great to see everyone come back out in person and have a really good time all together.
My name's Margaret, but everybody calls me Muff. This is my daughter Olivia, so she's my youngest, and I also have an older daughter. She's in 9th grade, Alyssa. Alyssa has autism. And so this is our first year being back, within the last 3 years of actually being in person, and it's a great feeling just to be able to interact with other people.
It's great to see the community come out, support. I have a son that's 19 years old with autism. This is a great race for us because the community comes together to support us. We don't feel like we're on an island.
And it just helps create that community because it's hard when you're not able to connect with other people. So this is a great opportunity to do that.
Church say inclusion is key, and that's what it is. So many of these children are mainstreamed, but they want those friendships, they want that support, they want relationships, and events like this just shed light on that.
This is our biggest fundraiser of the year, and all of the proceeds go directly to scholarships that support individuals with autism living right here in our community.
When the kids are diagnosed, the earliest is usually about 18 months. The team will recommend services such as behavior therapy, speech therapy, occupational therapy, and a lot of times the insurance doesn't cover those costs. So a lot of families are left without being able to afford therapies to help their kids.
To cover iPads, to cover therapy, to cover, weighted blankets, lots of things that insurance doesn't cover, and so that's what we're here for.
They can apply for a scholarship, and all the funds that we raise go right back to the community. If I was thinking of moving here to the Harrisonburg area and I had a child with a disability, especially autism, and I was just approaching with trepidation, I would have no reservations about buying a home here and being a part of this community. It's been a great place to raise my son.
We actually moved to Harrisonburg for better support. We couldn't afford therapy, so we actually participated a lot in getting scholarships each year just to help her acclimate to being out in the community. So we did a lot of classes, and we weren't able to do that if we didn't have that support.
Our whole group is a bunch of parents with children on the spectrum, and we also have a tremendous amount of resources on our board. And so anytime somebody moves to the area, they can call us, and there'll be somebody that can help them get the resources they need.
The community support has been key to my son's success here in Harrisonburg.
Kline May always financially has supported the Shenandoah Valley Autism Partnership, and they have always brought light and just to help support the community, because our money goes all locally to scholarships.
If you look at the back of our race t-shirts, you'll see all of our sponsors. A lot of them come out every single year, and they're dedicated to supporting the autism community, like Kline May. And every year we know we can count on their support, and they are such a great organization to partner with the Shenandoah Valley Autism Partnership in our community.
We love being able to support a good cause. So any way that people can support it, it would be a blessing to so many families, not just in Harrisonburg, but literally, I feel like up the West Virginia coast and back down.
Home buyers beware. That's Virginia's motto. So do not buy someone else's problems. Never skip the home inspection. Even if you're buying as is or FYI, for your own protection, get a home inspection from Aztec Home Inspections. We provide home buyers with thorough and informative home inspections, radon testing, and mold testing. Get protected during your home buying process. Know before you buy. Schedule online at aztechomeInsp.com.
Hi, I'm Karl Waizecker, Principal Broker with Kline May Realty. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Q&A with Kline May. Today, our coffee is not local. We've got an international treat. One of our agents was traveling on vacation. She went to Portugal and brought me back some coffee from Portugal, which on the back of the bag, they have an intensity rating, and this is 10 out of 10, so I'm eager to try it. Very, very deep chocolatey kind of taste. Again, not local. We'll try to find a website and put the link in the description for you if you're interested in trying that. Today's question has to do with our shifting market, and we're getting a lot from our clients, and that is, what does this shifting market mean to a seller? And I think the primary thing that sellers need to be aware of is they are not completely and totally in charge anymore. For the last couple of years, sellers have been able to pick from multiple offers in a lot of cases, negotiate very, very intensely, ask for contingency-free contracts, be lucky enough to receive cash offers, things that are all wonderful for sellers as buyers were desperate to be chosen in a competitive situation. Things are starting to level out a bit, not to the point where it's a totally balanced market, but now we're starting to see houses sit on the market for a couple of weeks. That's not a horrible thing. Doesn't necessarily mean there's anything wrong with the house. We're just softening a little bit. So I think sellers need to be really aware of that and to be blunt about it, not to be greedy. We can't ask astronomical prices and wait for the world to beat down our door anymore. I think sellers really need to listen to their agent, really need to look at comparables, not only what's sold recently, but what is currently on the market. See what your current competition is and then see how your house and your pricing measures up. Things are changing quickly. I don't think it'll be super dramatic, but I think we need to be aware of it and change our strategy a little bit. If you have a question you'd like to have answered and to get yourself a chance to win the coffee that we're sampling each week, send us your questions at questions@klinemay.com. If your question's chosen, you'll receive a free bag of the coffee we happen to be trying the week of your question. And if you'd like to keep up with what's going on in the real estate market, hit the link below to check out the newest listings. Those are listings that are 2 weeks or less on the market. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Using the leaves and twisty vines, Jack climbed and climbed until at last he reached the sky. And when he got there, he found an enormous castle off in the distance.
Fee-fi-fo-fum. Intruders aren't welcome.
Discouraged, Jack began to make his way back down the beanstalk. Protect your castle and golden hen with the Hawk Security System. Hawk Security will keep an eye on the creeps so you can get your sleep.
I'm interested in knowing something that most people don't know about you.
I was in fundraising for 14 years. We served all of the individuals that didn't have health insurance and were under the poverty level. Huge need in our area that I'm very passionate about and still work with the free clinic in this area.
Cool, that's impressive.
So tell me something that nobody knows about you.
I really, really adore children. And you know, I now have my own grandchildren, but have always loved working with children and just being a part of their lives and hoping to make a difference and impact them in a special way that they'll carry through their lives.
That's awesome. How many grandchildren do you have?
2 granddaughters. Do you have children and grandchildren?
I have 2 children. I have 2 boys, 22 and 19. So Millie, tell me how long you've been in real estate and why you got into real estate.
I've been in real estate about 2 years. Actually, Karen called me up and while I was at the closing table closing on my own house, and she said, Millie, why don't you come to work and be my admin for me? So we met for coffee and I accepted her offer. And then I thought, oh, I've got to get my license. I'll know more how to help her and all of that. And I did, and I didn't want to stop. I wanted to sell real estate. So that's how I'm here, and I'm loving it. And what about you?
I have been in real estate for 18 months, so not that different from you. My team member, Leila Longcore, has been a good friend of mine for years and stuff, and she had been encouraging me to take the class, get into it, same kind of as you. And I've never looked back. I love it. Yeah. I love it. You know, I've been in the area for about 27 years now. My husband is an elected official here in Rockingham County. You know, we've been a part of the community for a long time. Are you from here?
I am. I was born and raised in Augusta County. And my husband was also. We were high school sweethearts. And so we've stayed in the area. Wouldn't dream of going anywhere else just because we love it here.
It was so nice to meet you. Thanks for coming to Harrisonburg and being a part of this. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, and I hope to be back soon.
We all want to give our kids the best of everything, the best nutrition, the best education, and the best place to grow up. Even the air they breathe. Lennox strives to provide the best air quality for your family's home, free of indoor air pollutants.
At Landis Heating and Air Conditioning, they can install a Lennox customized comfort system in your home. Let Landis sweat the details so you can relax in comfort. Call my friends at Landis Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Get up to $1,700 in rebates.
Thanks very much for watching this week's Kline May Realty Showcase. I hope you enjoyed it. We'd like to thank our sponsors, as always, and we hope to see you all next week.